People were asking questions about you, so naturally you have to make an appearance. You look good. Hey guys, it's V and welcome to another installment of V Vibes and Vents. Blake told me to do that move, so he can thank him for that little gem. But we are just going to get ready with me, basically. If you guys are new to my channel, I know that I've gotten lots of new Muse family members in the last couple of days, so welcome to my channel. This is where I do my makeup, and I vibe and I vent with y'all, hence the name V Vibes and Vents. So everything that I use will be listed in my description box down below if you are curious. I do already have foundation, concealer, brows, and eye primer on, so that's already done and over with, but it will be in the description as far as what I use. So let's zoom in on my face and get going with my makeup. Had to take a little sip. Sponsored by Kroger, just kidding. Do grocery stores even sponsor people? How weird would that be? So for this episode of V Vibes and Vents, I thought since I have so many new viewers, I wanted to do a little Q&A. So I told you guys on all of my social medias, which are all V Dreamcatcher with 2 eyes, but in case you need spelling, you know, clarification, I do always have my social medias in my description box as well. But I asked you guys on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram to send me your cues, and I'm gonna A them while I do my makeup. So first of all, I am going to put some little stickies because I'm messy. So let's put some stickies on my eyeballs and get down to business here. I really wanted to use some glitter today, so we are going to be getting down with some glitter on the eyes. Just gonna take my little sticky here and attach it to my eyeball. I like to use these little sticky notes better than actual tape because I feel like they don't stick as harshly, so when I pull them off they don't hurt. And I try to talk about what I'm doing most of the time during these, but I'm usually like pretty more interested in like having an actual conversation with you guys, so like, you know, we can get ready together because I feel like that's a little bit more fun. So yeah, I think that that one is not even with the other one, so we're gonna try that again with a new one. Are we even? Nobody really knows. So let's go ahead and move on here with, gonna take an eyeshadow brush here. This one is the Real Techniques 203 blender brush, like literally one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes of everything. So the reason that I have so many awesome new followers is from Jen Loves Reviews here on YouTube. She gave me a shout out and I literally have thanked her on every social media multiple times for this, but I got over 1,000 new subscribers in one day. That blows my mind, and I am so incredibly thankful to her for shouting me out. I literally had no idea that she was going to do that. She had commented on a few of my videos before saying that they were good, but the stuff that she said about me was seriously so extremely sweet, and I am forever in debt to her for that. So I just want to say thank you, Jen, if you're watching this video, which, I mean, you may or may not be, I don't know, but hopefully you do, so you can hear me thank you in person form-ish. Yeah, through a screen, you know how it goes. So for my eyes today, I'm actually going to do something pretty simple. I'm going to use a few Makeup Geek shadows. This is my my loose shadow Z palette here. So I've got the shade Unexpected and the shade Petal Pusher, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna use today. So I think I'm gonna go in, I'm really just gonna mix them both together, and honestly I'm just gonna put them both all over my eye, so you'll see how that goes. But let's go ahead and get into some questions. I am so excited. I've never done a Q&A before, honestly, because I've never really had the following. So let's start on Instagram with some questions here. Okay, let me pull up my post. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and post like a little snapshot of the person who asked me the question here, so I don't have to read usernames because that would be a disaster. Let's just be real. But I have someone here asking, have you ever thought about maybe doing a collab with Bunny, aka Graveyard Girl, here on YouTube? And the reason I'm choosing this question first is because it kind of loops into another question here. Absolutely. Why would I not want to collab with Bunny? She is an amazing girl here on YouTube, and I don't think that she would ever know who I am in any kind of realm, but if she were to ever come to me and ask me to do a collab with her, we both live in Texas, but I live in DFW and she lives in Houston, which if you don't know are about 5 hours apart, so not exactly next door neighbors, but you know, I mean, I absolutely would collab with her if that opportunity arose. I would not say no to that. But the reason I wanted to answer that question first is because I got quite a few questions asking what made me start YouTube, or what made you want to get into doing YouTube, what made you start doing videos, who inspired you, things like that. So I feel like I should have picked a more intricate eye look for this, because I feel like this isn't going to take me very long and I want to answer as many questions as possible. But okay, so the reason that I started doing YouTube, or started getting into YouTube, well, so it all started out with one of my absolute best friends from cosmetology school. Her name is Selena, and just for people that don't know, I did go to cosmetology school. I graduated. I have a cosmetology license. I don't currently practice hair, but I have a license. Just, you know, new info for you. Just take it all in. Take it all in. But one of my best friends that I met in cosmetology school, Selena, she actually got me onto watching Bunny. She was the first YouTuber that I ever really got into watching, at least recently, because back in like 7th, 8th grade, I used to watch Des and Nate here on YouTube, which Destery and Nate, oh my god, they were hilarious. They were my favorite, but I didn't like continuously watch him over the years. So when I say like really got me into YouTube as a thing was Bunny. And so I watched, I think it was her video on blow dryer that's supposed to like curl your hair at the same time. And after that, I just like, she was the first person I really subscribed to. Like, I had subscribed to Designate back in the day, like I said, but she was the first person that I really subscribed to here on YouTube. And that was about 3 years ago. And so after that time, I just got obsessed. Like, I just got crazy. And it's so funny because before YouTube, I wore the same makeup look every single day, and it was not intricate and it was not very well done, you know, because I had never really watched tutorials or anything like that. So she got me into watching Bunny, and then it just all kind of blossomed from there. And I'll say one of the most influential people on YouTube here for me is Cassie from Thriftic. She was one of the first channels that I watched that I really related to as a person. She was just so normal and real and just, you know, unapologetically herself all the time. And I subscribed to her when she had like 5,000 subscribers, and now she has almost like 250,000, and that is just amazing for her. I'm so happy for her and so proud of her, because like we've been talking for such a long time, and she is really influential to me as a YouTuber. So I really love her channel in terms of that question. Let's see. Okay, another question that I got a lot is, how did me and Blake meet? My boyfriend. We've been dating for about 7.5 years now. We did do a whole boyfriend tag video pretty recently, so I'll link that video in the eye up here for you guys if you want to, you know, learn all about Blake, because we did go over how we met in that video, and just a little, you know, short and sweet version of it. We met on MySpace. When I wasn't allowed to have a MySpace. Yes, that is how we met. He was in my people you may know because we had a lot of mutual friends, and so I added him, and I didn't expect him to talk to me at all because I just didn't, I don't know. But he ended up commenting on my MySpace page and was like, hey, have we met? And I was like, no. And the rest is history. We've been together ever since, pretty much. So pretty crazy that we met that way. But yeah, if you want to know more about Blake and our relationship and stuff, go ahead and check out my boyfriend tag. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be to do my makeup and answer questions at the same time, but I'm down. I'm ready for it. Okay, what is my favorite Pokemon? This is a hard one. Eevee. It's not hard. I was just kidding. It's really not hard. Eevee is my favorite of all Pokemon. I haven't really ventured much into Sun and Moon. I know I do have it in the background here. Blake has Sun and I have Moon, so those are sitting back there, the little packages. But I'm sure there is plenty of new cute Pokemon in that, but I just haven't had the time to really play lately. I do work full time and then I do YouTube, so yeah. I haven't had time to really play, and it's so sad because I really want to play, because I have seen tons of cute new Pokemon recently and I need to get down with that. I need to get into it. But all time, Eevee. I just love that it can turn into so many different things. And when Sylveon came out, let me just tell you, she was my shining star in X and Y version. She killed everyone. She kicked so much ass. Next question is, do you want any more cats? If I could have a house full of cats, I totally would, but this one here, she's a little bit of a diva, and that's putting it lightly. She is very sassy, so I don't really think that we would get any more pets. I actually really want a dog. I love Australian Shepherds. Those are my favorite. They're just the prettiest dogs ever, and I want one so badly. And my friend actually just had puppies. Like, her dog is part Australian Shepherd, and they have the prettiest puppy, and I want it so badly, but I just know SB, she's a lone wolf. That's really the best way to put it. She's a lone wolf. So I don't think that any pets will be in our future, unfortunately. Again, I'm still just packing this same color on my eye over and over again. It's not really about the makeup in this video, it's more about the Q&A. So I'm kind of like stopping between doing things and answering questions. So my next question is, when will be the next eBay haul? PS, you're amazing. Thank you. You're amazing. Next eBay haul, I am filming right after this video, and it's actually going up today. This video, I believe, will go up Monday, so you'll already have been seeing it, girlfriend. Next question is, when you were in school, what was your favorite subject to study and learn? By the way, I just want to say you're my favorite YouTuber to watch. I feel like we are friends in a non-creepy way. Nothing creepy about that. I totally feel that way about some of my favorite YouTubers. But my favorite subject in school to study, funny enough, it's very unpopular, but my favorite subject was poetry. I absolutely love to write poetry, and I remember in school every single time they were like, all right guys, it's time to do poetry, everyone would be like, and like I was the only kid in the class that was like, I'm gonna freaking nail this. Are you kidding me? So yeah, poetry. It was actually my favorite subject to study in school. And also astronomy. I took astronomy oh no. Oh no no no. I just saw this, guys. I'm very sorry for anything else you may have seen. No ma'am, you can't be doing this on the bed. No one wants to see you take a bath in the background right next to my head. No one wants to see that, baby. Yeah, poetry is my favorite. Sorry for the little the distraction there in the background. She is quite the distraction, but I feel like it's way cuter to have her in the background of my videos distracting you guys than like not having her at all. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion. Don't really care. But yeah, if you guys look at my About Me version of my YouTube channel, where it like kind of says like how long I've been on YouTube and stuff like that, I have a little poem that I wrote for you guys and just for my channel in general. So I'm just into poetry. I don't know why. It's just always been something that I've really loved to do. I love to rhyme words together and put things together. I haven't written poetry in a really long time, but I love poetry. By the way, I feel like I might get a lot of questions on where this shirt is from because, hello, it's super cute. It's from American Eagle, just so you guys know. One person asked, what is you and Blake's favorite nose strips out of all the ones that you've tried? If you guys don't know, I do have a series called The Pore Strip Party where I try out blackhead pore strips, because ever since I did the Biore charcoal pore strip video, I had no idea how much people love that kind of thing, and I have always loved it, and so I love doing those videos for you guys. So I'll leave my playlist up in the little eye for you guys over here, but my favorite one is definitely the Biore charcoal pore strips. They're cheap and they work amazingly well, so definitely those. Someone else asked, how many cats do you have and what are their names? Just one. Her name is SB. We call her SB for short. My mom does have two of my childhood kitties that we got from farms in Minnesota, where a lot of my family is from. One of them is 12 and one of them is 13. Their names are Callie and Ginger. I post about them on my social media every once in a while. Oh, someone asked, how did you decide to start a YouTube channel, and was it easier or harder than you thought it would be? Like I already answered, how did I decide to start a YouTube channel? Just because I got a lot of inspiration from Cassie, and I just really got into doing makeup from YouTube, and so I just thought, you know, like, why wouldn't I be someone that can buy new makeup products and review them for you guys and give you my opinions, and some of you care. So I just kept doing it after that. And I would say the biggest reason that I started doing YouTube videos is because I'm a very, very creative person. Like I said, I love to write poetry. In school, I always loved doing like art projects and like things that I could create something really cool and different. And I actually did video yearbook in middle school, and in high school I was in journalism, and I just really, really love doing this. Like this is like just, it's such a huge passion of mine, and I had no idea until I started doing it how much I really loved it. I love editing, I love filming, I love the whole shebang. I love getting to talk to you guys. Everything about YouTube, just like it's amazing. I love it so much, and it's really a passion of mine, and I would not have been doing it for this long if it wasn't. And in terms of, do I think that it's easier or harder than I thought it would be? I guess I don't really think that it's easier or harder than I thought it would be, but it is more complicated than I thought it would be, if that makes sense. There's a lot more to it than people think. It's not just you film, you edit, you upload. It's a lot more than that. Someone asked, do you have any tattoos? Yes, I think that I have 6 now. I'm gonna do a tattoo video, but I want to get a couple more because I have some on my list that I want to get this year before I do any kind of tattoo video. So yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I do like my tattoos and piercings video, but I do want to do it, so eventually it'll happen. I'm gonna use this skinny tip eyeliner from Wet n Wild. It's this like literally the tiniest tip, and I'm just gonna draw my eyeliner on real quick. I can't really talk a whole lot while I do this, so just gonna kind of speed this up because I did have someone wondering how I do my winged liner, and I'm gonna go ahead and just speed it up real quick so you can see me doing it, but I can't talk, so it'd be really boring if I didn't speed it up at least a little bit. That didn't really work very well for that bottom part, did it? I was planning on doing a thick wing today, so thankfully that's what's happening. Oh no, the liner. Oh my god. Let's hope that I can fix it. I usually try not to bring my liner like super far into my eye because that always happens. So don't know why I decided to do it today, but I did, and it didn't go well. For my lower lash line, I'm still going to take the same 2 shades, Petal Pusher and Unexpected, and I'm going to use this e.l.f. 202 pencil-y brush, and I'm just going to rub those along the lower lash line. I just got this brush. It's my first time using it, so we'll see how good it works. Okay, someone asked, where did you get your awesome salt lamps that are behind you? They always catch my eye in your videos. She's talking about these glowy orange salt crystal lamps. I actually have a haul video that I hauled them from. They're from Home Goods, so I will link that haul video up here for you if you are interested in that. Ooh, I love this question. If you had the opportunity to make your own makeup product, would you? And what would it be? Eyeshadow palettes, lippies, etc. I would love to do that. That is like probably like one of my biggest like dreams of life, is to have that, because I would absolutely love to have something that's like my own, that like I created makeup wise. And in terms of what it would be, I kind of would want to do multiple things. Like I would love to do a lip color. I don't know what like kind of lip color I would love to do, but it would probably be like a mauve-y kind of purpley-ish sort of color, because that's my ish. You guys already know those are my favorite kind of colors. And then I would really, really love to do an eyeshadow palette, because I feel like that would be super, super cool. I would love to do that. I'm really, really kind of exaggerating the under eye with these 2 colors. Okay, and then I'm going to take this little lit duochrome shadow, and I'm going to use this same little brush because I really don't care. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corners of my eyes. Next question. Let's go over to Twitter for a question. Someone said, I love your style. Where do you shop for clothes? I really don't have any kind of like real specific place that I shop. I do get a lot of my clothes from places like American Eagle, because they have lots of really flowy, loose fitting t-shirts. I love stuff like that. I shop at a lot of kind of small boutique-y places. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. It's like pinkish. I love this color so much. Just go so pretty in the inner corner. But yeah, I don't really have like a specific place that I shop, but I will say like the place that I buy a lot from is American Eagle, because their stuff fits me pretty well. I have an interesting body. I have like huge boobs, and I'm like borderline plus size, so it's kind of hard for me to find clothes because I'm kind of that weird in between size, like a 14, 16, 18 sometimes, just depending on the clothing. So it's really hard for me to find clothes. But yeah, that's kind of where I lie in that. Next, I'm gonna take Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Glitter, and I'm gonna put that on my under eyes because I am feeling the glitter vibes today. Someone asked, do I read books and what's my favorite genre? Yes, I read every once in a while. I don't read a whole, like, as often as I used to read, but my favorite genre is like fantasy sort of stuff. That's my absolute favorite types of books to read. I really love stuff about like fallen angels and like witches and all that kind of crazy stuff, like vampires and I mean all that kind of, you know, super fantasy kind of stuff. That's my favorite kind of books to read. So I really loved the Beautiful Creatures series. That one was a really great series. Trying to think of another one. Hush Hush, that series was really great as well. That's also my favorite kind of TV shows too. I just recently started watching Shadowhunters, and that is like my new favorite show. I absolutely love that show. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any cool like fantasy TV show recommendations. One for you is Lost Girl. It's on Netflix. Go watch it. If you love that kind of stuff, it is like one of my favorite TV series ever. Yes, I'm really loving the glitter on the under eye. I think it looks so cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on with some mascara. I'm actually going to be using this. It's going to be in my eBay finds that I'm filming today, and it's this Pikachu color mascara from Tony Moly. They did like a collaboration with Pokemon, and I had to pick some stuff up, and I used this mascara yesterday, and it's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna use it today. Someone asked what inspires you about makeup. I guess I have a lot of inspirations when it comes to makeup. I find a lot of cool stuff on Pinterest that I want to try. Definitely Instagram, YouTube. I mean, I pretty much find inspiration from every social media platform. Sometimes on Twitter I'll find a really cool makeup look that I want to try out. But yeah, I mean, I would say just, you know, all the basic places like social media. There's an eyelash sticking straight up. That's not gonna work out. If I could collab with any brand, what brand would I want to collab with and what would I want to make? Well, I already answered what I would want to make. I would probably do a lipstick and an eyeshadow palette if I could. I don't know, we've got lines. I don't care. This is a get ready with me. It can be informal with some lines on my face, whatever. And what brand would I want to do it with? I'm trying to think of like what my favorite products are in terms of formula, like, and what I would want like in terms of my product. I would say like my favorite lipstick formulas, actual lipstick is Bite Beauty. Yeah, their Audacious lipsticks are like my favorite lipsticks, or MAC lipsticks. Those are also really nice, but I don't think I would want to do a collab with MAC, and they definitely would not collab with me. So I would say Bite Beauty if I was doing like just a regular lipstick. If I was doing a liquid lipstick, BQ Beauty for sure. I don't know if you guys watched that Taylor here on YouTube, but she came out with a liquid lipstick from BQ Beauty, and that was how I got introduced to that brand. And their liquid lipstick formula, it's so good. It's so good, and the color that she came out with is so good as well. So if you guys have not heard of her or anything, look up that Taylor BQ Beauty liquid lipstick, because it is a beautiful liquid lipstick formula, and that's who I would totally choose for liquid lipstick. In terms of eyeshadow though, ooh, that's kind of hard. I don't know. For contour today, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon contouring in Caramel Toffee, and I'm going to use that darker color to contour the cheekbones with a Royal and Langnickel brush. Okay, the lines are bothering me. I need to fix them. Hopefully that solved our problems. But in terms of an eyeshadow, ooh, I'm trying to think of like what my favorite eyeshadow. Oh, you know what? I already know. I don't even need to think about it. Lorac. I would totally do an eyeshadow palette with Lorac because I love their eyeshadow formula. I have all 3 of the Mega Pro palettes and they are like some of my favorite eyeshadows to use on a daily basis. So if I was going to do an eyeshadow collab, it would be with Lorac. I don't think they've done any collabs really. And I just love their aesthetic. I know that word is like trigger word for some YouTubers, but I don't mind that word. But I love their aesthetic and I love their packaging and everything for their products. So probably Lorac, but you know, if that would ever happen to me, then I would probably fall over dead. So for blush, I'm going to go in with Plum Rose from Physicians Formula. This has been one of my favorites in terms of like a subtle blush color. If you could only buy makeup from one brand forever, which would it be and why? That's a hard question because like my foundation love of life, you guys know, is the Revlon Colorstay. It's what I have on today. So like I would obviously want to say Revlon, but that's pretty much one of the only products from Revlon that I like. So I guess I would have to find another foundation that I like, which honestly, like I just dropped the sponge from inside of here. Honestly, I haven't really found one from another brand that I like very much, but I like a lot of Tarte's products, so I probably would go with Tarte because I feel like I could make their foundation work for me. And I love their blushes. I like their Tarte lip paint things. I haven't tried their eyeliner before, but I could make it work. Their Tarteist mascara I like. I just hate the mini size of it, so I could deal with that as the mascara. I know they have lashes. They have everything, so I'd probably go with Tarte if I was going to go with any makeup brand. Have you gotten any cool new stickers lately? I bet she probably started following me when I did my Redbubble sticker haul. I did a haul because I was decorating my yearly planner, and I hauled a bunch of stickers that I got from Redbubble, and yes girl, I've been getting stickers galore lately. I have really been getting into like sticker planning and stuff like that, so I've been buying tons of stickers off of Etsy. If you want to see like when I get them, I usually snap it, so if you want to follow me on Snapchat, you can watch and like see when I get cute new stickers, and I always tell you guys where they're from. So yeah, I've been getting some cute stickers, and I just recently got some really cool ones in a subscription box video that'll probably go up after this, so you know, stick around for that. But I'm going to be using the Lit Duochrome highlighter from Makeup Geek for my actual highlight today as well, just to tie it in to the eye look as well here. I am so happy that I purchased this. Like, it is such a pretty highlight. It's like, it looks yellow, straight yellow in this pan, but when you put it on, it basically goes pink. Like, I don't really see much of a duochrome in it, but it's really, really pretty, and I am happy that I purchased it. I've already been filming for just about 2 hours now, and I have 2 other videos that I have to film after this, so good job, Vienna. You're so good at time management. So good. For lashes today, I want to try out these new faux mink lashes from Kiss. These ones are in Midnight, and they are so dramatic, and I thought, like, you know, with the dramatic wing, it needs dramatic lashes to go on top of it. I'm going to use the Lock-On Lash from, what is this called? What is this called? What is this called? I can't remember. I'll put it right here. I can't remember right now. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to trim these first, so let me take them out and trim them. But the packaging on this is actually really nice. It's different than other lashes that I've gotten before. Just drop the little tiny, it comes with a little tiny lash glue, so you don't necessarily have to have your own, which is nice. But these have a really, really thick lash band, so hopefully they will work. Let's see. First I need to measure my eyeball, because I have never bought a pair of lashes that I have not had to trim a lot off of. These are some thick lash bands, man. I don't know how these are gonna work. We'll have to see. Oh, they have like little, you probably will not be able to see this at all, but they have little tiny brown lash hairs in there. That's an interesting choice. Okay, let's put this on my eye and see how much we need to trim. I'm just gonna cut off that little tiny bit there at the end. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but this much somehow makes a big difference when it goes on my eye. It doesn't stab me as much. Just gonna flex these, flex them a little bit and get their flex on. It's so crazy, before doing YouTube videos, I would have never been caught dead wearing false lashes, and tried them out for a video, and look at me now, I have a whole pile of them in my bathroom. Okay, if you could live anywhere, where would it be and why? Also, since you did already do a boyfriend video, we know how you met Blake. How did you meet your best friend Sam? Okay, so if I could live anywhere, that's kind of hard because I want to live somewhere cold. If you guys don't know, I am from DFW, Texas, so it is 80 degrees today, and 3 days ago it was 30. So it really really fluctuates in the temperatures here, and I kind of hate that. I would love to move somewhere cold year-round. Like, the hottest it ever gets would be like 70. That would be the dream. I would love to live somewhere like that, but Texas is my home, so you know, I don't really want to move because all my friends are here. But if I could live anywhere, just, you know, hypothetically speaking, I would probably live somewhere like Colorado, or, you know, a place that gets cold all the time, maybe like Seattle. I would live somewhere like that, although I don't really love rain very much, so maybe not Seattle, but I don't know, somewhere cold. Maybe London. That would be really cool. I would love to get an English accent. That would be really awesome. It'd be really weird having an English accent mixed with a Texan accent, even though I really don't have a strong Texas accent. At least I don't feel like I do. I mean, I say y'all, but that's really like the extent of my Texas accent. At least I feel like it. I don't know. Other people from other states probably hear the Texan in my voice a lot more. But okay, so how did I meet my best friend Sam? If you guys have not seen Sam because you are new here, I did do a V-Vibes Invents with her, and I also did a portrait video with her, and I also did a Rocks Box review with her, which is actually where my earrings are from. We actually met in high school. We went to the same high school, and she was friends with someone that I was really close friends with in high school, and so we basically met through her. We had a couple classes together. My senior year of high school, we actually had a math class together. Sorry, I'm trying to get my waterproof mascara for my lower lash line while my glue on my lash dries. I used to help her because I was really good at math. If there was another subject in school other than poetry, it was math, but not like geometry or calculus, like algebra. I was good at algebra, but so yeah, we met in high school, but then we didn't really talk a whole lot. Like, we were kind of just like friends. We weren't like best friends or anything. We were just close friends. And then I had posted on Instagram that I was going to a Fall Out Boy concert. Or no, she posted about it. She posted that she was going to the Fall Out Boy concert, and I was also going to that concert. And so I commented on her Instagram post, and I was like, hey, I'm going to that concert too. And funny enough, we were in the same exact row, just like 5 seats apart from each other. So ever since I commented on her Instagram post, we've been talking ever since then. We had a long distance best friendship while she was in college, because she didn't live close to me. But yeah, that is how we met. Let's see if I can get this lash on and touch it down. Maybe. Ooh, this is not going to be a comfortable lash. I can already tell. Yeah, this lash looks beautiful, but I can already tell I am not going to be comfortable wearing this all day. So, great day to pick to film a lasting impression review, Vienna. Whoops. Another question I got is, how old is your kitty? SB will be 4 in June. Yeah, she'll be 4, you old lady. Just sleeping in the background just like an old lady. I can't believe she's already that old. Oh my gosh. We got her when she was only like 8 weeks old. She was such a little baby. She only weighed like 2 pounds. We adopted her from a shelter. She had worms really bad. Poor little baby. But now she's thriving, so can't really feel bad for her now. Ooh, my eye is watering a little bit. Oh, no. I love how I did one eye of mascara and not the other eye. I think that this is my longest V-Vibes Invents to date. So congratulations on that, Vienna. This is gonna take so long to edit, but oh well. I'm just trying to get into the very inner corners of my eye with some mascara to help blend. Okay, I'm gonna go back in. This liner is really amazing for false lashes because it's so tiny and so thin. You can really get in where you need to fill in. Okay, y'all, I think it's time to go in with my lip product. I think that the eyes are done. I need to let them go. I think that this is the best that they're going to look at this point. So let's go in with a lip product. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Thistle from Bite, which is this cute little mini, and if it's a little bit too cool for me, I'm gonna warm it up with some Sake from Bite. So look at the difference between these. Like, this is little baby, this is the mama. So yeah, I'm gonna use Thistle. We'll see what that looks like. This actually came in a little mini set with the color Rhubarb as well, but I really wanted to try this color, so I bought that little set just for this, and it's precious. I mean, look at it. I feel like this color kind of like perfectly matches the eye color that I use for my shadow. I would answer a question right now, but it's kind of hard to talk when you're applying lipstick. Okay, I really love that Thistle color, but I think I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of Sake on top of it just to make it just a little bit more pink. See how much pinker that one is? Just a tiny bit. Okay, you guys, I think that is the makeup totally done. I'm so excited to film a couple more videos after this because I really love the way this one turned out, especially with the glitter under eye. I feel like it really like pulled it all together, and the eyeliner doesn't look as intense with the big lashes on top, which is what I was hoping for. So that's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out. Okay, so before I go, I'm gonna answer one last question for you guys, and let's see. Someone on Twitter asked me, do you have a funny story or embarrassing moment that happened to you and that you don't mind sharing? And I'm actually gonna be doing an entire video on this, but the embarrassing part was that I fell for a catfish, and yeah, I'm gonna do a whole video on that because I promised someone that after 20,000 subscribers I would do it. So look forward to that video. I'll leave you with that little cliffhanger. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of V Vibes and Vents, hanging out with me, answering some questions. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit more about me, and don't leave because I scared you off. Let's hope you didn't. Are you still here? I hope you're still here. I mean, this is probably gonna be a long video, so I don't know, you may not still be here. If you are still here, comment down below a crystal ball emoji. Yep, that one's my favorite. So yeah, comment that down below if you have made it through this entire video. Anyways, I love you guys so much. If you like this video, be sure to show some love to the like button down there, and if you subscribe, you can be a member of my Muse family, and I love you guys so much. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!